Are you really happy, or are you just good at pretending? Sometimes we so used to putting on a brave face that we don't even realize we secretly miserable. But the truth often leaks out in our tiny, everyday habits. Today, we're going to uncover 21 subtle signs that might indicate you not as happy as you appear. Stick around, because recognizing these might be the first step towards genuine happiness. First up, oversleeping or chronic fatigue. If you're constantly hitting the snooze button and dreading the start of the day, it's not just about being tired. It can be a way to escape your reality. When sleep is your only refuge, it's a huge red flag. Number 2, you find yourself endlessly scrolling on your phone. It's more than just a bad habit. Mindless scrolling is a form of dissociation, a way to numb your mind and avoid confronting your real feelings. You're not looking for anything specific. You're just looking for a distraction from your own thoughts. Third, you've developed a habit of forced smiling. The one that doesn't quite reach your eyes. This social mask becomes so second nature that you might even do it when you're alone. It's an attempt to convince yourself and others that everything is okay when deep down it's not. Next, you get irritated by small, insignificant things. The Wi-Fi is slow, someone's chewing too loudly, the traffic is bad, and you feel an overwhelming sense of frustration. This low tolerance for minor inconveniences often means your emotional reserves are already depleted by a larger underlying unhappiness. Number 5, you constantly fantasize about a completely different life. Daydreaming about running away to a remote island or starting over in a new city as you and T just want. If it's a constant mental escape, it suggests a deep dissatisfaction with your current circumstances. Let's talk about your social life. The 6th sign is canceling plans at the last minute. You might tell your friends you're busy or not feeling well, but the real reason is you just don't have the energy. Socializing feels like a monumental chore because you're already drained from pretending to be okay. Number 7, you've lost interest in your hobbies. Those things that used to bring you joy, painting, hiking, playing guitar now just sit on the shelf collecting dust. This loss of passion, known as anhedonia, is a classic symptom of hidden unhappiness. The effort just feels like too much. Next is a peculiar one. You spend a lot of money on things you don't need. This is often called retail therapy. That temporary high from a new purchase is a quick fix, a way to fill an emotional void. But the satisfaction is fleeting, and it often leads to buyer's remorse, adding another layer of stress. The 9th habit is neglecting your personal appearance. You've stopped caring about what you wear. Maybe you're skipping showers, or your living space has become messy and cluttered. When your inner world is in chaos, it often starts to reflect in your outer world. It's a sign that you've given up trying. Number 10, you constantly seek external validation. You're obsessed with how many likes your post gets. You need constant reassurance from your partner, or you're always fishing for compliments. This reliance on others for your self-worth shows that you're not finding that validation within yourself. Let's move on to number 11. You find yourself binge-watching shows for hours on end. It's one thing to enjoy a series, but it's another to use it as a complete escape from your life. If you're consistently choosing a fictional world over your own, it's worth asking why. The 12th sign is engaging in constant negative self. That little voice in your head is relentlessly critical, telling you you're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy enough. This inner critic can be a major source and symptom of deep-seated misery. Number 30, you find yourself eating your emotions. Whether it's overeating, junk food for comfort, or undereating because you've lost your appetite, your relationship with food has changed. Using food to cope with feelings is a clear sign that you're struggling to manage them directly. Next, you find it impossible to be present. During conversations, your mind drifts. At work, you can't focus. You're always somewhere else, replaying past events or worrying about the future. This inability to live in the moment is a sign that the present moment is too painful to inhabit. Number 15 is a subtle one. You're overly sarcastic or cynical. You use biting humor as a defense mechanism. While a little sarcasm can be funny, constant cynicism can be a way to express your disillusionment and pain without having to be vulnerable. The 16th habit is isolating yourself. You stop returning calls, you avoid family gatherings, and you prefer to be alone. While everyone needs some alone time, chronic isolation is a way of hiding your unhappiness from the world and avoiding the effort of social interaction. Number 17, you're always busy. Your schedule is packed to the brim, not because you're productive, but because you're terrified of having a quiet moment alone with your thoughts. Staying busy is a powerful anesthetic against emotional pain. Next, you have a very low-key, passive approach to life. You just go with the flow, even when it's taking you somewhere you don't want to go. You do want to make plans or set goals because you lack the energy and hope that things can get better. You're just ... existing. Number 19, you're easily overwhelmed by simple decisions. What to have for dinner or which movie to watch feels like a monumental task. This decision fatigue happens when your mental and emotional energy is being consumed by your hidden unhappiness. The 20th sign is a change in your communication style. You might become quieter, more withdrawn, or conversely, you might talk incessantly about superficial topics to avoid going deep. Your conversations lack genuine connection because you're guarding your true feelings. And finally, number 21, you constantly feel nostalgic for the past. You look back at your high school or college days as the good old days and believe your best years are behind you. This idealization of the past is a sign that you're struggling to find joy and meaning in your present. So, did any of these resonate with you? Recognizing these habits is not about self-judgment. It's a gentle alarm bell telling you it's time to check in with yourself. If many of these habits feel familiar, it might be time to talk to someone, a friend, a family member, or a mental health professional. You don't have to carry this weight alone. Genuine happiness is possible, and the first step is admitting that you deserve it. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content on building a happier, healthier life. See you in the next one.